for those of you that are the face-to-face learners, once you've followed these directions and you come up with your little 2x2 inch design for your asymmetrical balanced pattern, you'll turn that into me, and then I'm going to get you 16 photocopies. From the 16 photocopies, what you'll do is take a pair of scissors and you're going to carefully cut each one individually so that this original outline of the square was not meant to be part of my design. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to carefully cut just to the inside of that original black outline. Once you get them all cut out, then what you need to do is you can choose to have your finished product look asymmetrical, or it could be symmetrical. So first, let's just kind of set these up, and maybe I match them up like that. So it would be kind of like rows of this design. Okay, so I could do something like that, or I could turn them so that they would match up with that checkerboard pattern right in the center. Something like that. Okay, so once you get it planned out how exactly you want it, then I will be giving you another piece of paper. This is an 8x8 inch piece of paper. And you're going to just carefully pick up your design and you're going to glue it down onto this piece of paper. So we're going to just use the glue stick. And this is that stuff that's blue tinted, and then when it dries, it'll be clear. But really, all you need is just an X on the back side of it. Whoops. There you go. You can kind of see. I just put a little X. All right. And then I'm more or less trying to get my design to match up on the inside here so I don't end up with like a white gap like that. Okay, so you want to make sure that those are fit snugly together and there's no weird white gaps. Okay, so you're just going to continue using a little bit of your glue on the back side of those squares. And again, fit them together. Like there's too big of a gap right there, so I need to shift that over some. Okay, and I would just keep gluing that down. In the end, you're gonna end up having stuff that needs to be trimmed off, that hang off the edge of that original 8x8 inch piece of paper. And you can bring that up to me and I can cut that on the paper cutter for you. And then in the end, you get to choose what color background paper you can glue it down onto. So I have all sorts of colors available and so on. But something I want to warn you about with how much glue you're using. If you can see this one here, you might be able to see it, but you see where it's brown right there? And then also up here in the designs, you might not be able to see it very well on the camera. But it's actually the glue that burnt in the laminator, because we're going to laminate these and seal them all down. So, but that laminating turns the glue brown. So you need to be careful so that you don't have anything that oozes out or you get way too carried away with your glue stick, okay? So again, don't worry about if like parts of your design kind of curl up like that, because when we seal it down with the laminator, it will make sure that all of this stuff stays nice and flat for your design.